Hello. Another day, another video. And yes, I'm sailing again. I know, I just did a bartering video last time, but, I was sitting here thinking about what kind of content can I create? Well, it's one of those things where I've been struggling, and I try not to let that convey over into anything that I record, but then I got to thinking, you know, somewhere along the way, I don't know if I'm going to sail back to the island while I talk about this before, so I can restock and head back. I'm going to go, the mission for the day is to talk about a few things while I go back. I do have my barter window up, and I do have some parlay and stuff that I can reset. And I usually do the crow coin runs, the normal barters, and then I replenish the 4 and 5 of whatever I used, and then I reset and do the whole thing over. And then if I have time and I feel like if a special barter pops up, I'll do that. But if I have time and I feel like it, I will then I'll run normal barters. If it's materials, see like these two things, I'll probably run those. And then any 1s to 2s, 2 to 3s, if they're viable. So if I've got like a 1 for 3 and I can do, I'll do those. Otherwise, I just do the 3 to 4s that I need more 4s of to trade for the level 5s. And I'm doing all this for the crow coins. And so I want to answer this question real quick before I get back to what I was saying about content. The profit. It was asked in the last video's comment. New sub. Was asking what profit I make. I really don't barter for profit. I don't think it's changed a lot since the last few years. I mean, yeah, it still takes forever to run through all the barter refreshes and parlay. Plus, you can craft the drop scrolls. Where are they at? You can craft these to get more parlay if you need it. So you're still making hundreds of millions of silver if you do it correctly, I think, but it's a lot of time investment. It's not really a per hour metric that you're looking for. You're not going to compete with grinding or even life like gathering or hunting. Like hunting is the best life skill right now for silver, I think, because of all the stuff you can do with everything you get. But you're not going to compete with grinding. But I will say that my guild leader is Guru 50 bartering. Let that sink in. This guy is a maniac. I'm pretty sure, I haven't inquired too much. I don't try to pry too much into other people's stuff, but I'm pretty sure he's funded most of his game by bartering. I think he said the last like 3 years he's done nothing but barter, and he's more geared than I am, and I'm pretty sure he bought a lot of it. So I think he subbed too. Maybe he'll comment and let y'all know if he watches this. But he is known as the boat daddy. He's got several, I think multiple carracks and maxed out gear, and that's what he does. The guy's definitely a master barter. Like he's just the best at bartering that I've ever ran into. But you can make a ton of silver from it, but it's not fast. That was my PC dinging, not yours. Stupid Java updates. Yeah, did do some Java development, so I have outdated Java. My PC, I need to update it. But anyway, you can make silver. It's just really what you like to do in the game. It's very relaxing to barter, and it's very semi-AFK. Like if you work from home or you work a lot on the computer, you can click it and move on. And that's what I do. So I just click it and move on. Don't even use continuous breezy sail. There's one other thing I want to touch on. This may get some unpopular opinions. There's another comment on one of my videos. I think it's the same one, last video. Guy ridiculing me for not having 10 sailors and green all plus 10 green gear. Now look, I don't plan on doing combat. This is the advanced Carrack. I made sure the speed, yeah, okay, you can ridicule me for being a new barterer, but I'm just starting out. That's fine. Criticism, welcome. But some of the stuff the guy said, I'm not very happy about, and I'll get to that in a second too. And I'm going to reply to these guys in the comments as well. But I want to make a video because it's been bothering me. Plus 10 blue gear on a Caravel with 3 maxed out sailors, well, mostly maxed out, they were level 8 and level 9, was 127% speed. 2 pieces of green gear, not upgraded at all on this Carrack, with my 5 sailors, is 131 speed. There was no reason not to upgrade, because it gave me, I went from 15,000 weight, and that is the most, as much weight as I was going to get on the Caravel, to 18.5 thousand weight. It makes bartering so much easier, so I can get the gear faster, I can do things faster. So yes, I swapped over and made the Carrack before I had gear prepared for it. But that was my reasoning for doing so. It's like I didn't have another ship to already do, and there was really no reason not to upgrade. I'm not doing a bunch of combat in it, so the DP doesn't really matter. And the cannon damage doesn't really matter, even though the cannon damage is higher than whenever I had the Caravel anyway. So it was a no-brainer. Upgrade it and barter to get the gear later. So I don't understand the comment anyway. Plus, the little XD face, anything coming after that is immediately nullified. The opinion doesn't matter because that face is stupid. Go try to recreate that in the mirror. You look like an idiot. But that's not really what set me off. There's one thing I will not tolerate. People can say what they want. People can do what they want. And I've been open about this. I am a follower of Jesus, and I do not appreciate his name in vain in my comment section. I'm going to leave the comment this time, but if I start seeing that, I'm going to start deleting it. It's not right. Now, that rant is over. Back to my content and what I was saying about it. I've been struggling. And that wasn't me mad, that was just me being stern. You don't want to see me mad. It's not a pretty thing. But, content. I've been struggling. I've been sitting here yesterday and this morning since 4 a.m. trying to figure out what I was going to record today, and I realized that instead of trying to give somebody else what they want, why I started making videos is because I wanted to share how I do things and what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So if that turns out that I'm bartering for 50 videos in a row, then I guess that's what's going to happen. I tried to go down a path where I was just forcing myself to grind and do things that I really never did in the game. I really didn't care to do in the game, just to put out content, and you get burnt out doing that. I'm tired of it. I don't even want to play anymore. So yes, again, another barter video, and yes, I actually do have some. We're gonna go trade in the trade crates. I have like 30-something thousand trade crates. I've been wanting to trade in and see how much silver I can actually get out of that going from Valencia to Nampo. But I'll go over that. That's where we're headed right now. Then we got 2 other things to talk about since we still haven't made it back to Eliette yet. Talk about Pearl Abyss, first of all, and the bad decisions they're making. I touched on this before I'd really dove down that rabbit hole of what is going on. They're changing the game, and that's fine. It's their game. Change it. I'll flow along with that. I don't have a problem with that. If they want to make it more casual, great, fantastic. I can sail around on my boat, I can horse train, I can AFK fish, I can process, I can grind whenever I feel like. It's still tons of content. It's great. But the thing that I don't agree with is the blatant war on our top streamers that they have opened. Shutting down partner program in Korea, I know that whole Twitch thing is a problem, whatever. But, come on, they're promoting your game for nothing. At least support them a little bit. If you mass exodus your top streamers and show that you don't care about your top streamers that are actively promoting your game, you're going to lose them, and then you're going to lose all of their followers as well, which means your game population is going to drop, which means your game's going to die, which means your revenue is gone. You know, it's a domino effect. You can't do that. So people do carry a little bit of weight. I mean, overall, you do have to go with numbers, and you do have to go off of public opinion as far as your product goes. But if you start getting a lot of complaints, which big streamers are going to be able to complain louder than small ones, or even people that don't stream, or just players, you know, or forum goers, since it seems they don't really actively read the forums. That's a problem. But it's been picked up by several really big streamers on Twitch, Asmongold for one. But the Red Dragon situation, Blue Squadron did videos on this stuff, and this happened a while back. But him getting banned for supposedly macroing, whatever. Maybe they checked into it, maybe they didn't. But this other guy that recreated it and faked it and then got banned, even though he didn't macro at all, and he got banned for it, just goes to show it's not a good look. It's not a good light, and it makes me not... I don't have trust anymore. Why would I sit on this game? And it was mentioned my playtime. 32.4, almost 32.5 thousand hours. And if I'm streaming or doing something else and the cat jumps on my keyboard when I'm AFK and my skills cast, am I get banned for that? Like, it amazes me. Why would you put another 30,000 hours and invest time and money into a game where that could happen to you? You can't trust that. Like, "6 a.m. coffee thoughts," you know? So it's a thing. You can't. People have already made the commitment to invest 30,000 hours of their life that they're never getting back. Let that sink in. It's like you have a time account. It's just like your bank account, but there's no way of making it it's like your retirement fund. You know, you have no way of increasing it once you're in there and using it. And we cash in on that at birth, and you only have so much in that banked, and you choose to spend it on this or that, and it's gone. You're never getting it back. And people have made the commitment to come and sink in that many hours into your game, and then you just throw them away with not even like much of a response or messages, or doesn't even look like they took 5 minutes to investigate what happened. Banning people because of public opinion and mass report without actual evidence to back it up is a real problem. So, I don't know, I'm going to follow this and see what I really want to do about it. I mean, I don't really have a voice to help anybody with that, but I can definitely make an informed decision on whether I want to keep sinking time into this or if I want to jump ship. And it's funny because I said ship on it. Yeah. Anyway, it's just something to think about. And if you're curious and haven't heard about it, go watch Asmongold or Blue Squadron. They both did videos on it on their YouTube channels. which they're way bigger than me, so I don't know why you wouldn't have heard of them if you're sitting here watching me. Which, by the way, I do appreciate you spending some of that time in that non-replenishable time account watching my stuff, or listening at least while you're doing something else. It means a lot, because I know that it's a finite resource. Anyway, a little bit about bartering before I move on to trade crates. I'm just going to jump it from here to there. I got most out what I wanted to say, but I've been doing luminous cobalt ingot trades. Let me bring the border window back up. Normal. So some of these show up in the normals sometimes, and I've been doing the stones as well because I'm going to need a bunch of those. But the luminous cobalt, once I hit 30, I'll stop doing those. I need to work on the dark ocean, great ocean dark iron, whatever that's called. But I figure if I get the stuff that's hard to get, and I think I said this last video, I can get a second set of gear pretty quick for like a galleass to make another carrack, the Valor, the combat boat. You know, so the second one goes way faster than the first one. Once you have the first one, I guess the first one's the hard part, but I really have most of what I need. I just need Great Ocean Dark Iron. About half of these I have, and I need some more stones. Probably a bunch of seaweed stock, but at least I can do the bartering stuff and get it out of the way, and then I can literally go out and work on the stuff I got to do dailies for, which shouldn't be that much. I know that some of the more brilliant things I got to barter for, which shouldn't take very long now that I have a big ship to do that with. So, I mean, getting the second carrack is way faster. That reminds me, I'll reply to this in the other half of the comment. It took me, I have 2,500, 2,600 total barters. It was like 2,300 when I got the carrack, maybe 24. They cut it in half as terms of time. It doesn't take very long to get a carrack anymore compared to what it used to. I think it's about 50% of the time. So, okay, answered that. One last thing to touch on before I cut this and we jump over to crates. Content. Like I said, I've been a little all over the place. I do want to pivot to some other games because I'm not strictly just a video creator. I just haven't played anything else in quite a while. I just don't know what I want to play yet. I've been looking at Guild Wars 2. I've been kind of dabbling in it. But I play an Elementalist on there, and I played up to level 80 through the main story and the first Living World stuff. And I'm in the first Heart of Thorns expansion. Man, my Elementalist is terrible. I tried Weaver. I tried Staff Weaver. I love playing Staff because, obviously, I like playing mages. And it's just awful. I'm having a hard time with it. So I'm either going to have to farm hero points to switch over to a different, like, spec. Or I'm going to have to swap weapons and just have a different playstyle. Because dying over and over is not fun. It gets very frustrating. And maybe I'll shoot a video on that and kind of talk about what I do and don't like about that game and kind of add that to the channel. If there's any others, I'm open to suggestions. I can go back to doing more Last Chaos content, I guess. I've done that before, but I want 2 MMOs, so I'm still going to mess around in Black Desert, still going to do that stuff, and I want to add one other one, and then I can add more stuff if I need to. The new season of League of Legends has popped out, 14 I think, so I mean I can climb ranked again, which that game's toxic. But speaking of toxic communities, that was the other thing I wanted to touch on. Like, what kind of audience or community watches somebody take their time to like stream or record and be a content creator and give you some entertainment, and then as soon as like something happens, like the guy dropped his headphones on his keyboard and his character casted a bunch of stuff and some windows came up, you know, it's like accidentally hitting your keyboard. A bunch of stuff popped up, and just because he walked away and the headphones did it, they started reporting him and he got banned. What kind of community goes and reports the streamer that many times for them to just ban him? Like, the Black Desert community is so freaking toxic. And if you bring up world chat, there's always, or server chat, there's always somebody like ripping into somebody else. It's just, the world has too much of that. It's a game. We play games to escape. When we play MMORPGs to escape reality. They want to go to another world to just not deal with any of that crap, and then you bring it here. I don't know what's wrong with people. That's why I've chose a life of solitude, and I left. I left my development job and decided to do the farm thing and try to be self-sustainable and content create and let my wife push her career. And the office politics were so freaking bad. I miss development so much, and I could develop my own stuff, I suppose, but I don't have a clear direction yet right now. I have a few ideas of stuff I could build. That's not a problem, but you know, I was developing for our state, one of our state government systems, and they loved the work, loved talking to normal people, but it's always middle management. They made a bunch of decisions that were terrible. They started bringing politically charged, they started supporting politically charged groups, and it just became toxic. And when you're going and you're feeling so much anxiety, that you're feeling physically sick, you gotta go. You just gotta go. You can't do that to yourself. Life's too short to do that, you know. And taking a pay cut loss and not having as much material stuff doesn't matter. It just really doesn't. So if you're unhappy, do something that you're happy about. You don't have to have stuff like the next person. You don't have to have a new car. You don't have to have a 6-story house. Like, if you're not cold, you're not hungry, and you're not wet from the rain, and you got someplace that you can cuddle up and feel okay at the end of the day, does any of it really, the rest of it, matter? It's all just fluff. You know, it's just fluff. Don't need it. Alright. Enough of the deep, sad stuff. I'm gonna sail back to Velia and get myself to a Magnus so that I can... I'll come back and do that quest later, but I'm gonna get myself to a Magnus so I can go over to Nampo, where all my crates are, and we'll do that real quick for, before this video becomes 2 hours long. I could talk all day long about stuff. I've had a lot of life experiences and trauma that I could talk about, but maybe it's just me having a midlife crisis, even though I'm not middle-aged. I don't know, but yeah. See you guys in a minute. Alright, I am over here in the land of morning light, Moodle Village. Let's do some stuff. Trader's clothes, tree ants tier. Let's sure. I don't have an artifact set for trading. Fishing, cooking, processing, training, gathering, hunting. My fishing is on because I got life XP. Gathering and life and life. Let's put the hunting set on because it's got double life XP. We got the pets out. I don't know if there's any trading XP on here. I don't even know what trading looks like. I think it looks like a little wagon, right? I'm probably missing it. Probably blind. Oh well. Alright. I don't have any traders close either. So, oh well, I guess. I got everything but that. So, here's what we gotta do. We're going up here to Serendia. We're gonna get this life skill mill. Yep. Going to Glish. We're gonna get one of these. We're gonna get the Verdure draft. Draught. Gotta have the draught. What else? What else am I forgetting? Value. Okay, I got all the packs. Artifact I don't have. Crystal set I don't have. Got the tree ants. Got the draughts. Got the Manos on. Really, all I need to do... I don't think I can do this in town, right? I don't think it'll let me. Can only place on ground. Okay. Did let me. Life XP. 60 minutes. Cool. We're spending a lot of silver for like 10 minutes of crate turn-ins. Mount inventory. Okay, I got tons of crates. Look at all these things. 200,000, 110, 125, 197. These are the expensive ones up here. Alright, so we're going to put it in here and here. Oh yeah, I remember. We can only haul so much at once. Okay. You on. You. Sure, let's burn one of you. And one of you. I think that's all I need for that. You got 20 minutes. You got 15. We have to be quick about this. Put you on. Pretty sure that's all that I need, right? Food, tent, buff. Oh, GM blessing, right? Aren't we supposed to use this? It's only 10%. We're not busting one of those for 10%. But I will give you this info here. Trading, we're at 1100 mastery. That's all I got. So we go over here. Around this. If I remember right. It's right over here. Then we trade this stuff into the trade manager. I give you the before. Master 13 at 150. Oh, wait. I messed up. Gotta go back to the storekeeper. Because we gotta keep track of silver. That's what everybody wants to see, right? There we go. We're at 0. Now we're gonna start running these back and forth. And we'll see how far we go. Remember, Master 13, 150. Trade these in. It says minus 100%. Really don't care though. That doesn't matter. This is the part that's gonna suck, is doing these bargaining games. I may have to bust some, Are you kidding me? We gonna use all 600 energy on the first one? Bad RNG, man. There we go. 96,000 per crate. We got 1234 on this first one. That's 118 million silver. And remember, these crates have been collected over the course of like months. I don't remember the last time I turned crates in. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. Really? Storage. We're going to overstack the horse, and then we're going to do it this way. So bear with me while I could run back and forth 12 times. I pushed my R button. Thank you.
Gee, there's way too many.
$1,000. Current value 100%. So we're getting 102. That's pretty good off of junky little things. I got to make sure that I'm getting more silver than what the value says, right?
Good wares. You can entrust your more
Right.
valuable goods to my care as well. If you can't trust.
I got to get this done quick so the video doesn't drag on too far, and so the all the potions that I busted don't run out.
They're still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Boldly, carefully, carefully. It'll go eventually. 104 for those black crystals. 124, not too bad. We're getting plenty of life XP.
You must have lots. Good wares need to be stored in
Right.
your warehouse. So leave your wares a good.
Do this and get them out of the way. So as I was saying earlier in the video, there's one other thing that I was thinking about with like how toxic the Black Desert community is. It's why I refuse to put my face cam up. Like, I thought about it. I really did. Oh, come on. You kidding me? I'm gonna run out of energy, guys. Come on. What is this RNG? Not as good. We didn't have very many of those. But I've thought about it. And I've thought about doing active streaming too, like on Twitch. It's why I can't stand the Twitch community.
I'll keep tabs on all your goods.
It's an awful thing. Can't overstack that. Alright. The mithril crates are the big money making crates anyway. They're like 800,000 a piece. Before bargaining and distance and all of that.
My legs are still as strong.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're normally 769. They're 1.9. And then when we bargain, we have to do bargaining on these. Come on. There we go. 2.6 per mithril crate. 68 million off of 26. That's pretty dang good. But anyway, so the whole thing of streaming nonstop or like every day, having a stream schedule.
So leave your wares a good old doodle.
We're going to put these hunting things that I have. Why is it? We're overweight. We're not going to be able to do it.
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need
These
a
are
horse or a
things that are crafted in Valencia from hunting. So, several million apiece. 63, not too bad. We're already up to 500 million. I haven't even gotten into the heavy crates yet. But anyway, the streaming and face cam and all of that, it is a problem, dude. Like a big problem. So, my brain tells me that I'm not doing enough and I'm not good enough and, you know, tries to actively sabotage me all the time anyway. Why would I put my face cam up to have somebody who, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter, try and come in my chat or in my comment section and ridicule me and put me down for things that, one, are out of my control, or two, they have no business even mentioning. Okay, here we go. 157 at 6. Not too bad. 103 million for titanium. Not bad at all. You know, for somebody that, a good example of this is, and maybe it's just banter back and forth.
leave them to me while you take a look around.
I understand that. People like to banter, and that's okay. But it's not okay when it starts affecting you, you know? So, like, I like to use Blue Squadron as an example. He's funny, dude. He is. He's hilarious. But people wanting 680, and then it goes up to 2-3, so that's pretty good. 55 million for only a few of those. But when people are constantly in his chat calling him bald, and same with Asmongold, man, like, there's no excuse for that. Leave the poor guy alone. Just watch his content and enjoy the show. You don't have to try and put somebody down. I don't know why people do that stuff. Maybe they just haven't grown up enough. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. Yes, spend more of my energy. Give me the bargaining success. There we go. 649 per crate. Vanadium ingots, not as profitable as some of the other ones, but still pretty dang good. 72 million for that. We're making quite a bit of silver, just random crates, man. So I had like 34,000 crates before I started this. And we're going to start getting into the more expensive ones now. Or not even more expensive, just volume. Taking too long bargaining. There we go. 682 per. We got almost 300 of those. That's a good chunk. 194. What gets me though to hear about Black Desert is the 50%. Let's do brass ingot crates. See if I can overstack my horse. I can. My horse is strong, man. We got tons of weight on here. But like the XP, the life skill XP event that's going on. Trading is the only life skill that doesn't get any boost in XP. Come on. You can do it, little guy. Give me... There we go. 388 per. I got 1,630 of those. That's going to be a chunk. 600 million. Alright, we're up to 1.5 bill already, and I haven't even, like, gotten... The timber crates are the big money makers. 5,000 here. Let's see if I can overstack. Oh, yes, I can. Fantastic. I might not have to use another potion. Get out of the way, NPCs. I got a trade manager to deal with.
Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Again, this is me. 344,000 per. That is not bad at all. And we got 57.57. That's 2 billion. There's the big money. And we hit Master 14 trading. I think I forgot to have that on whenever we just did that trade. Can we overstack that many? Nope. So let's do half of them. Or, well, a little over half. And even 5,000. You can go back and add all of the crates up, but if you want to know the exact number before we started. But 230 for those. Yeah, it's not as much as I'd hoped for, but still pretty good. 1.1 billion. Master 15 trading.
Have you met some of my brothers? I'm always too swamped with work to see them myself.
We're getting up there. Be nice if I got hit Master 20 pretty quick, and then the next iteration of crates here in a couple months. There's 700 mil. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. 30% off of that. Yeah, if I could get Master 20 trading over the next one or two. We'll do, let's see, 110, 125. We'll do the cheapest ones first. Char the Balanos. These are the real money crates here. The timber crates are where most of the money comes from. The ingot crates are not as high in profit. by any means.
Thanks to them, I don't really
But if I could get myself to Master 20 trading, I think we could get Guru pretty quick if the crates start piling up again. But I usually turn them in every time I get 379 per. We got 5,000 of them. Oh yeah, it's good. That's a good 2-bill payday. That gave us a lot of percent. It was like 45-50% of a level. That's nice.
You must have lots of luggage.
Alright.
Leave them to me.
Double up on these. Let's do the Serendia ones. Trying to get this done before I run out of a draft.
Thanks
Or
to
a
them,
draught,
I don't
if
really
we
need a
say
horse
here.
or a wagon.
Where I am at. Come on. Time's ticking. We got like a minute left on our draught. We need to get this bargaining done. 2.4 bill form. Normal price. Oh, we don't want to sell that yet. 125. They went up to 431 with the bonus, the distance bonus, which is why we make them in Valencia and transport them to Moodle. 0.4. That's very nice. Master 16.
Good wares. Have you met some of my brothers?
And we're going to do half of these.
Myself.
And then we'll get the other half here in a minute. Depends on how long the bargaining takes.
Especially my legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need
Cool.
a horse or a
Yeah, 680 per, and we got 8,300. So that's 2.7 for the Calpheon. The Calpheons are the big spenders there. And I guarantee you we will probably get Master 17 off of this last turn in here. If my controls would cooperate.
I'm always too swamped with
Come on, let me go. I got 30 seconds. We're probably not going to make it.
my leg special.
That's alright. I'm not going to bust another draw.
Gee, there's way too many.
Oh, cool. Click it. 2.9 for that. Oh, we didn't hit Master 17, but we're dang close. 58%. So we went up 3.5 levels. A little over 3.5. 3.5 levels for that. That's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Off of just, I think it was like 34,000 crates. And we made 15 billion silver. So people wonder, as how I get so many resources and stuff. And this is how, like my workers. But it's been several months. You know, I process a ton over the course of a couple of months, 2-3 months, and I have my workers constantly running crates. They're still running crates in Valencia here, and they're starting to stack up again. Of course, I got a bunch of raw materials in here. I need to do a bunch more of the jade stuff. We got mithril floating around here that I probably need to do more of. Tons of platinum, gold. I need to procure some more silver. But plenty of timber. We're still doing timber crates here and there. We're out of pine. I need to do some more processing. But most of my node network is supporting this trade crate business. And then the ones that aren't, I meant to go to are supporting cooking around Heidel. That's what the farms are for. And I haven't even been running cooking recently, but when I do imperial cooking. And I don't do alchemy. I want to get into the alchemy field, but I just haven't done it yet. So but that's how I get a lot of silver. Like I use the trade crates as like a little savings account, you know. And it's like when I get 30 to 40,000, I cash them in, level up my trading. Eventually, I'll hit guru trading, and then I'll be making a lot more profit than I do now. But it avoids having a value pack, and I've been running value packs recently for the extra barter refreshes and different things. And because I got them from events, which I can collect that, I don't really need that, but when they run out and I don't have any more from events and login stuff, like I have a 50-day and a 60-day from just the time played rewards, and I have a bunch of these blessing 7-day packs from different login events. Got a custom buff box, several other things. I don't like this silver too, but I think there's several down here that I have. Yeah, I got a couple of 7 days and a 20 day. And then I bought some off of Central Market. I have some 30-day ones that are just sitting in here too. 3 of those. So I got 90 days worth. And I got value packs floating around. But that's kind of, that's how I get my silver. So between selling the Pegasus that I made and doing stuff daily, like, I don't grind much. I just really doesn't interest me. I know I need to, and I do when I 100% have to. Like, I'm gonna have to grind more Stars End pillars to get disto earrings. I need like 100 of them so I can start trying to get a pen out of it. But I just haven't felt like it, so I'm not going to. Games are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be a job. And I'm tired of treating BDO like a job. It makes you get burnt out, and then you hate yourself and the game. And then you quit and never look back. Which sometimes maybe is a good thing, I don't know. But alas, and we'll go to Serendia. But that's how I do it, tons of resources. Who's not to say that I can process them and sell them on the marketplace for more? But there's no other way to level up your trading, and PA is pretty well gutted trading again. They tried to rework active trading, and it failed miserably, so they took it all out, and now all we got left is fishing and trade crates to level it again, just like we had before. But, I only got 13 and a half levels to go, and I hit Guru, and then it'll just be purely a passive silver thing, because I really don't do much. My workers gather all the materials. I semi-AFK process. I'll leave the thing up processing, and then I dump it when my inventory gets overweight. I dump it into Valencia, and my workers literally make it into crates, and then I auto transport it from Valencia to Moodle, and then once every couple months I go like I just did and turn in 20,000-30,000 to make 15-16 billion silver. Yeah, it's not fantastic. You could probably grind that in 10 hours, give or take, depending on your RNG, but I don't want to sit and grind for 10 hours. I would rather AFK and life skill, and then I can say, oh look, I got Guru trading as well as Guru everything else. But it's just one of those passive trade things that overall you eventually level up, and we gain 15 mastery from that. So there you go. And I'm gonna burn these pots. I don't know, maybe I'll do some horse training, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go back to bartering. Haven't really decided yet. But we're in for another bunch of freezing weather, so farm stuff is gonna be so I may just be AFK a lot. We'll see. But thanks for listening to my rambling. I hope you learned something about crates, maybe a little bit about bartering, or maybe there's something you can leave me in the comments that'll teach me something. Who knows? I'll see when I see him. But keep pushing for more. That's my advice. Everybody deserves to be happy and feel okay. And hopefully my rambling and videos and stuff just give you a little bit of peace further, even if it is for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or maybe an hour, if we're lucky, right? So I know I enjoy making them, and it brings me a little bit of peace unloading a lot of stuff. And it may be a stupid game, but it does bring people together, and that's kind of special, especially when things are the way they are everywhere now. It's pretty special. So thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you when I see you. Until next time.